I'm watching this video and it's starting to show me exactly why. Again, basically I just want to use this as an example to show y'all why you should never try to make a long-term career out of getting middleman. Ain't nothing wrong with subcontracting to learn the ropes in the beginning. Ain't nothing wrong with really being a franchise owner to learn in the beginning. But I mean, I don't see why you would if Clean Biz Network exists. So he got this. This is the offer that Jam Pro made to them. Right? Is a $2,700 a month contract. Actually, let's go here. I'll show you the basics. So it's a $2,700 a month contract. Is a 640 square feet VCT, 4,500 square feet carpet, and 5,300 ceramic tile. So when I did the math, it came up to like 10,000 or something, right? But I want to show you how they got to that 2,700. All right, so it's easy for me to figure that out because we got the Clean Biz Network calculator, right? So I'm going to go to Clean Biz Network. I'm gonna get my face out the way. All right, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna plug in. I can skip the whole square foot part because they already told me what it is, right? It says 6.12 man hours. So if we come down here and put in estimated time to clean this facility is 6.12 man hours, 6.12, and then they said 6 days a week, right? So 6 days a week, and I want to just double check. So it said 6.12 average man hours. That means how much hours it should take one person to do this job each time you go. All right, if 2 people go, it's gonna be 6.12 divided by 2. All right, and so on. All right, so 6.12 hours, 6 days a week. We got that 6.12, 6 days a week. All right, now notice my calculator says 5,600 is what you should be charging. They saying that they only want to charge 2,700. So I'm like, well, damn, how did they get to that? But I'll show you how they got to that. So all you got to do is come up here to the hourly wage, okay? So right now it's saying that we should pay $35 an hour, charge the customers $35 an hour because we're paying our people $16 an hour. All right, according to my Clean Biz Network calculator. So it's like, all right, well, we don't need to change this because this isn't really what's affected into our calculation here. It's really this. This is only here to help you get this, okay? Because we want to put a number here for you because a lot of people don't know how much to charge per hour in the first place, right, to a customer. So what we do is we say, well, tell us how much you would pay somebody in your area to do the job, and that's how we can tell you how much you should charge per hour to the customer. All right. So let's just say you like, all right, well, we too high according to the Jam Pro. So let's just say we're gonna charge 20 an hour. All right. You can see we still at 3,100 and they at 2,700. All right. So let's come over here and let's do. All right. Well, how low do we got to go to get what Jam Pro got? And I told y'all this when I used to work for them. They were charging like $16, $17, $18 an hour. So let's go 18 an hour. Still not quite with Jam Pro. I'm at 28. They at 27. So finally, let's go to $17 an hour. I'm exactly where they are. 27.05, 27.05. And so there's the problem. So I did notice though. So before I go into what I tell you what I noticed. All right. So this is the problem with a franchise. If they charging the customer $17 an hour, then if you look at his so I got the video open up twice right here. This is further along in the video right here where he talks about the breakdowns on why he's not accepting his contract. As you see, he says a bad contract, and he's saying because he's getting 22% taken from him every month just for the franchise fees. Then they gonna sell him the contract for 3 times the monthly gross. So that means whatever the contract paid, this number right here, times 3. But they'll finance it to him, so you're gonna pay that $8,100 over 12 months at a rate of $676 a month taken out of the check every month. All right. So he's saying that'll leave a remaining after they take out all of the fees and everything a negative $116, and he only paying his people $10 an hour, as you can see right here. So imagine if he was really trying to pay the 13 to 14 to 15 like we try to do over here at Clean Biz Network, right? Then he wouldn't be able to get away with it. So this is what I'm talking about, y'all. When I say know your numbers, see if you don't know your numbers, then you can't, like, you'll fall for this. You see that 2,700 a month you think is good, and you might do the math, because look, let's do the math this way. You might do the math and be like, well, I can $2,700 a month, $2,700 a month divided by what is it, 4.33 weeks in a month. All right, so that's how much you make in a week. So 623 a week. So this is what you make in a week. You divide it by 6 man hours. So 6 man hours divided by 6 days a week first, then divided by 6 man hours. That's how you can tell how much they charge per hour right there. So you're making $17 an hour. Now you might say, okay, well that's cool. That's only cool if you working it, but that's not what we're trying to do here, y'all. And not to mention, you still ain't making that, because guess what? That's before they take out their 22% in fees. That's before they take out them franchise, the finance cost to buy the contract from them. So that's why I don't really recommend y'all go with the franchise. You can subcontract. You can go and subcontract. We got plenty of CBN members in here that would love to subcontract to you. They're looking for good subcontractors, and they can pay you the 15, 16, 17 an hour, right? You'll be a high-paid janitor, and you can, I mean, work out the hours. Usually, you pretty much got a lot of freedom with this industry. But the problem is, you don't want to do it under no franchise. That's all I'm trying to show you. So now, the one interesting thing I said I did notice that I want to give him credit for, I noticed one thing, right? So let's do the math over here. So let's do, let's go back to the beginning. And I noticed something. So they said it was 640 for VCT. So that's I forgot what it stands for. Basically, that's hard floor though. That's like the I forgot what it's called, vinyl something tile. But anyway, so 640 plus 5387. But that type VCT is basically the floor you see in hospitals a lot of time, the old school flooring. They got to get stripped and waxed. So 6027 for hard floor. So let's do it as if we didn't skip those steps, right? So I'm gonna take all of my stuff out. I'm gonna take out this, and I'm gonna let the calculator tell us what to charge, right? I'm gonna go back to the original and take all of this stuff out. So I'm gonna remove this and let it calculate itself, because I want to show y'all something that they did do right. So if you put in where is it? I'm looking for this. Alright, 6027 for the hard floor area, so 6027. And then you put in what was it for the carpet was 4596. So 4596. Alright, and then they say 16 tons. As you can see right here, it says 16 tons. Alright, or fixtures is what they're calling it. And so they got 6.12 average man hours per visit. You see, mine came out to about 5.5 man hours. So they saying it's gonna take about 6 hours to clean. I'm saying it's gonna take about 5.5. So I do want to get them credit. Their time estimate may be better or worse. I guess and again, that really just depends on what your production rate is. But I do want to get them credit, and at least they're not undershooting the time, because that used to be a problem a lot of times too. The franchise used to tell me it should only take this amount of time, and then we go in there and we like, nah, it take double that. You know what I mean? So that used to be the mistake they make. But now, like, the only mistake they still making is undercharging on the hourly rate, y'all. So even though my time is lower than theirs, that means that my number should be lower than theirs, but it's not. You know why? Because we still, because I charge more per hour. And you know why I charge more per hour? Because I want to pay my people more per hour, right? And that's the problem again I got with franchises. Like, if you go, you know, you got to take out all these fees. Y'all supposed to be the big dog, so why not charge what the big dog's supposed to charge then? And that's the problem they got. So let's just say, all right, you want to be competitive with a franchise. Let's go to 25 an hour, because they are obviously they going 27. I mean, excuse me, they going $17 an hour. I just showed y'all how I know for a fact they're going $17 an hour on it. So if they going 17, let's just say you want to go 25. You know what I mean? But look at your profit margin. You at 30 gross profit margin of 31%. You got to pay out $2,500 to somebody else. So you just got to figure out. So make sure that y'all understand too, while y'all looking at profit margins. You see me trying to keep the wrinkles out my shirt, but anyway, while you looking at like the price and making sure that you profit a lot, just always keep in mind too that these franchise companies are out here. They're lowballing like hell, and you're gonna have to be able to like compete with them, but also just make sure that if you're gonna go higher than them, which you probably should, just make sure that you can be able to back that higher price up with the work that you put in, because these franchises lose most of these contracts, but they get so many. They know how to, it's called churn. They know how to get more customers than they lose. So even though they already know they're gonna lose some, they just keep getting more, and they know they're gonna keep getting more and more uneducated new franchise owners to come in and buy in, and they can just take advantage of them by charging these low ass prices. And these people are gonna take it because they don't know how to calculate like this, right? So they see that $2,700 a month and like, damn, I was making, you know, $2,300 at my job. I can quit my job and go get with this franchise, get that $2,700 and be good, and I just work it myself, which is true. They make that $17 an hour minus the 22%. So really, they'll be probably making about $12 and some change, $13 and some change when they really do the math. But most people don't really do the math. All right. So that's what I got for y'all, man. I just wanted to show y'all an example of what franchises bid. Number one, so you can remember to make sure that you stay competitive. Don't always think that you gotta charge double. I know that's my standard way where I say whatever you pay somebody else per hour, just charge double that. That's what you do when you don't know what to charge per hour, right? And if you're just trying to do the math in your head. But if you got this calculator here and you want to be competitive, just make sure that you're being realistic. If you know that people still making, minimum wage $10 an hour, $9.25 in your area, then make sure that you understand that this is just cleaning, y'all. If they making $9.25 and all of that in your area, then be realistic. Try to keep it around like 12. Try to keep it like 11 or whatever. But don't try to go overboard and pay. I'm paying $16 an hour because I wish somebody paid me that. Because if you try to get away with that in this industry, you just ain't gonna never win no contracts because you're gonna be way too hot. Because you see what Jam Pro doing, right? And they ain't the only one. All of these commercial cleaning franchises low bid because they ain't the ones that got to clean them, right? So that's what I got for y'all. Hopefully this helped Clean Business Network. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you for watching my video, and make sure you hit that like button if you liked the video, because I know you did, and also hit subscribe, and right beside that subscribe button is going to be a notification bell. You gotta click that, because guess what? You never know when I'm gonna go live. As a matter of fact, I might go live right now, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss my videos, all right? And if you want to start or grow your business, check out cleanbiznetwork.com, all right? We have cleaning business starter kits. We have a lead generation service to help you grow your cleaning business, all type of stuff. And also, don't forget to download the Calculated Clean mobile app as well, all right? So that's what I got for y'all until you click another video and go watch, man. Watch another video, why not? Binge on it. Let's go.